There is a legend I must tell. But as with most legends, this may take a while. You may want to go get yourself a beer, some popcorn, maybe a milkshake, some crab dip, whatever you like, and sit back and enjoy the ride. You may want to hit pause here. I'll wait. Okay. 100 years ago, in the summer of 1971, on August 6th, there was a lunar eclipse. But a scientist discovered it wasn't a lunar eclipse at all, but the shadow of an asteroid passing over the face of the moon. And that asteroid pierced the atmosphere and crashed to the ground with a resounding thunk, which briefly interrupted a Grateful Dead concert when several hippies shouted simultaneously, "Whoa, dude, what was that?" The scientist rushed to the crash site to discover the asteroid was not an asteroid at all, but instead a space vessel from another planet. And the door opened, and many flying handbells emerged, and with a tinkle-tinkle-ding-dong, they all departed for unknown parts of our planet. Peculiar, thought the scientist. And then, much to the scientist's amazement, a silhouette of an infant form with size 10 feet floated before the companionway, emitting a sort of glow. And the scientist said, "What are you?" And the infant looked at the scientist and said, "My name's Dorffi, and when I'm a man, I'm gonna save mankind from itself. If I can, I got superpowers that you won't ever understand. My name is Dorffi, and I will be a man." And then the baby sort of fainted and fell to the ground, and the door to the space vessel closed, and whoosh, it was gone with the speed of 1,000 Triumph motorcycles. The scientist rushed to the child and whisked it away to his car before anyone might see, for he knew all too well how Arizonians felt about immigrants. Well, he took the child home and put an ad on Craigslist. Wanted, good home for infant with size 10 feet. And before he knew it, a kind couple in Tucson gave Dorffi his childhood home. But while waiting for the couple to come pick him up, the scientist made a fateful discovery while making a sandwich. When he opened a jar of mayonnaise, the baby cried and could barely move. When he met the couple, he was sure to tell them, "Hold the mayo." His childhood was a pretty average one, eating bugs, breaking Ma's favorite dish, experimenting with the lighter's effect on lizards' tails, you know, that sort of thing. But one thing was markedly different about Wade, well, aside from his never-changing size 10 feet, and that was that he kept dreaming of handbells. At night, you could hear him singing in his sleep, "Tinkle, tinkle, ding dong, tinkle, tinkle, ding dong." On graduation day, the valedictorian called out sick and asked Wade to fill in. Wade was nervous as he approached the microphone and stood there without saying anything. The principal leaned over to Wade and said, "It's okay, buddy. Just say what's in your heart." And Wade looked at the crowd and said, "My name's Dorffi, and I am now a man. I'm gonna save mankind from itself. Yes, I can. I got superpowers that you won't ever understand. My name is Dorffi, and I am now a man." And Wade left Tucson and moved to Flagstaff, Arizona to await his destiny. While there, he became quite the reputable motorcycle mechanic. There, he also met and married an incredibly independent lady that most thought would never marry. But then Wade does have superpowers. Let it be known that his wife Nancy has superpowers of her own. She has the power of baking, and if she looks at you in a certain way, you will shut up. Anyway, it was December 21st, 2012 when Wade's life was forever changed. A man walked into the shop and gave Wade the heebie-jeebies. "Who are you?" Wade asked. "My name is the Captain Dr. Evil Octomy, and today's the day I destroy the known universe, and you can't stop me, Carl." "How did you know my middle name?" "Oh, I know lots of things." And he opened a jar of mayonnaise and set it on the ground in front of Wade, and Wade fell to the ground, paralyzed. "Come to Humphreys Peak at high noon today and stop me if you can, Carl. And he was gone. But luckily for Wade, Nancy had just baked a new pie recipe and was swinging by to have Wade try it. She found Wade paralyzed. Wade, what's wrong? Wade weakly responded, hold the mayo. Nancy closed the lid on the mayonnaise jar and Wade leapt to his feet. I must save the known universe from the Captain Dr. Eviloctomy. Wait, is that pie? And with that, they sat down and had a nice slice with a cup of espresso. Wade then kissed his wife and said, that's the best darn pie in the known universe. And then he hopped onto his favorite motorcycle and sped away. I must let my trusted steed lead me where it will. And with that, the motorcycle left the ground and flew faster than the fastest thing ever into the mountains near Flagstaff. The motorcycle landed in front of a cave, and in front of that cave was an imprint of 2 perfectly sized 10 feet. Instinct had taken over, and Wade kicked off his boots and set his feet in the imprints, and a voice not unlike the voice of God boomed, who are you? And Wade said, my name's Wade Dorffi, and I am the man. I'm gonna save mankind from itself. Yes, I can. I got superpowers that you won't never understand. My name is Wade Dorffi, and I am the man. And with that, the mouth of the cave opened, and 1,000 handbells floated free and began to circle Wade. They got closer and closer and circled faster and faster until Wade couldn't be seen at all. And then with a flash and a creative sound effect, they dispersed. And Wade was standing there with a cape and a sleeveless t-shirt that had the letters WD imprinted on his chest in a font never before seen. Thankfully, he still had on his jeans and motorcycle boots. I mean, Wade's awesome and all, but you really don't want to see him saving the known universe in his underoos. Anyway, the bells did the same thing to his motorcycle, leaving WD on the tank and a cape hanging off the rear fender and saddlebags that weren't there before. And Wade calmly strutted over to the motorcycle like only a superhero can, straddled it, took a look around. This really is beautiful country, he said to no one in particular. And then in a flash, he sped off to Humphreys Peak. Insert flying motorcycle montage here. Upon arrival, he saw the Captain Dr. Eviloctomy and his henchmen setting up the world's largest Marshall stack. He knew the power of the Marshall stack, having sung in the band Sancho Clemente back in the day. He also noticed a rather evil-looking flying V slung across the neck of the old Captain Dr. Eviloctomy. And Captain Dr. Eviloctomy looked up and saw Wade. How the hell did you escape? Unlike you, Eviloctomy, I am loved. Get him, boys! And the henchman tore a tarp off of a massive mayonnaise gun. Wade faced faster than the human eye, opened his saddlebags, and removed the world's only known antidote to mayonnaise. Is that Cree Poupon in a squeeze bottle? Why, yes it is. Curses! Fire, you morons! And the henchman fired, but Wade was naturally quicker on the draw, and before the henchman knew it, they and the mayo cannon were covered in the wonderful yellowness of that delicious, slightly spicy mustard. In the meantime, Eviloctomy had scrambled to the power switch of the Marshall stack. This discordant heavy metal cord aimed at the moon will cause the moon to shatter, and tidal floods will awash the planet, forcing the volcanoes to erupt, eventually blowing up the earth, which will start a chain reaction to destroy the known universe. And just as Eviloctomy was about to hit that vicious, diminished chord, Wade calmly sang out, tinkle, tinkle, ding dong, tinkle, tinkle, ding dong. And suddenly, Eviloctomy was surrounded by handbells. They circled him, and soon a beautiful tune began to emit from the handbells. I whistle because I don't play handbells. And when the bells stopped circling, the Captain Dr. Evil Octomy was gone. And Wade stood on the mountain, arms akimbo, and proclaimed to the stars, "My name's Wade Dorffi, and I am the man. I just saved mankind from itself. Yes, I can. I got superpowers that you won't never understand. My name is Wade Dorffi, and I am the man." And soon Nancy showed up on the scene carrying a cake box. "Hi, darling, is that cake?" "It is. But what's up with the sleeveless t-shirts? You know I can't stand men in sleeveless t-shirts." "But dear, this is my superhero outfit." And Nancy gave him that look. And Wade, shut up. And Nancy sang, "His name's Wade Dorffi, and he is my man. He just saved mankind from itself. Yes, he can. He's got superpowers that only I can understand. His name is Wade Dorffi, and he is my man." Happy birthday, Wade.